it still maybe. There you go.
All right, good morning, everybody. It's our third show, and we thought hard about where we should go, but Kelly came up with a smart idea.
I thought it was your smart idea.
I don't know.
It's a smart garden.
It's a smart garden.
At the RCTC Heinz Center.
It's amazing. There's one here. And we're going to talk a little bit about this and try to... All right, here we go. Sorry, Kelly. Okay, here we go. So this is the front of the smart garden here at the Heinz Center, RCTC campus. And
so what's a smart garden? A smart garden is sustainable, medicinal, artistic, resourceful, and therapeutic. And we have got this lovely little PDF. We are going to be walking through the garden today and showing you all of these areas. And we will post this PDF on our University of Minnesota Extension Olmsted County Master Gardener Volunteers Facebook page, so you can print this off also and give yourself a self-guided tour. It's located right here just to the east of Olmsted County Medical Center, and we're just to the north of the Heinz Center, right off of 4th Street and 19th Avenue Southeast. So let's go, Tom.
Let's go, and thankfully we have that map, Kelly, because I think I could get lost. This is a big botanical garden for the community here that we'd really like the community to get to know more about.
You gotta flip the screen,
I know,
Tom.
and I'm going to have to flip the screen here so we can...
really do need
we're gonna walk.
Man.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're walking down the beautiful entryway in the sidewalk, and we have some
rugosa roses
trees
in bloom
and
and some daylilies. We've got a mixture of woody shrubbery, cami-cypress, pine, juniper, weeping, deciduous.
Yeah, oh, I love this
Nice
softness of
some
pine.
Geranium in bloom.
And
What is this, Tom?
I think this is an oak tree. I'm just guessing.
And what is it planted in the middle of?
Oh my gosh.
It's a labyrinth, Tom. It's a labyrinth.
A labyrinth, okay.
Yeah, so this is a great spot to come and walk, do some meditation. Come here, bring your lunch here. This is a gorgeous spot. Like Tom said, this is sort of a botanic garden for the city of Rochester, all done by the horticulture department at RCTC. Many of the students learned here and they incorporated their labor here along with their studies. And kudos to Robin Fruth Dugstead, who has been here for, golly, 25, 30 years, I think.
Long
and
time.
She has done just a phenomenal job with this space, and it's just great.
And she's a fearless leader that's kind of helping us convert this from the horticultural program into a community partnership with many organizations, including the Olmsted County Extension Master Gardener Volunteers. But what does the A stand for in SMART?
Artistic. So
artistic.
What is this?
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yep.
This is an art piece that was commissioned by RCTC, and it's also the Minnesota Percent for Art in Public Places supported this project, and it's called Bouquet for Most Occasions. 2004 this was created. It's brazed copper and welded aluminum on a concrete base. And this is actually a bench that you can sit on. So lovely little place to sit. So should we head through the prairie?
Let's get into the prairie, and we'll watch out for snakes. But I think there's a nice little path here. But first let's talk about what's feeding this prairie in this little ravine here.
We've got a rain garden that's feeding the moisture into this prairie. You can see the inlet from the surface water. So our rain and snow events, when they drain, they'll come right down through here, and you can see the swale. And this accepts the water off of the parking lot, which is phenomenal.
That's perfect, and it gives it some moisture here and the opportunity to grow some of those kind of plants that just love that kind of environment with a lot of moisture. Okay, here we go, Kelly. We're on the Native Grass and Wildflower Restoration Project, and you can see we have a nice little trail here. So.
Oh, and look, we got a young little family here coming to visit the Smart Garden, and they're kind of enjoying the space, spending a nice little summer morning here with their little babe.
Smart people think alike.
Smart people think alike. So we've got some Asclepias tuberosa. This is butterfly weed here. A lot of this coming up.
Beautiful.
We've got some nice coreopsis that's just starting to bloom. And this gorgeous, is this compass plant, silphium?
It's going to be a big one, yep.
Yeah,
so,
they get to 8, 12 feet tall.
And there's a lot of this white baptisia, but it's getting ready to go to seed. But there's a lot of this around here, and it has a nice bushy shape.
It's a great pollinator. We can see a bumblebee on that one over there. It's a
if I can zoom in,
that fixes nitrogen.
And let's see, okay. Okay, we're still live, okay.
Yeah, we need a camera there.
All right. At least I think we're still live. I don't know.
Does it say live in the corner?
It says live in the corner.
Awesome.
Okay.
So here's
I just don't see any time on
Here's
it.
some purple prairie clover, Dahlia purpurea, which is a great addition. I attempted digging one of these up right by the Menards intersection of Highway 63 South and the frontage road, the on-ramp to Highway 52 North, and I had a hand trowel. I really need to take my dividing fork back to go steal a public plant.
So let's give a little perspective here of where we're at. So we just walked down the trail, and so Kelly and I are just going to head down this path all the way through the garden, and then we're going to head over to another part of the smart garden. All right.
Here's some more of that Baptisia sort of punctuating, elevating itself up above the other lower growing plants, which is nice.
Yep.
Got a cottonwood tree starting here.
Which I don't know, probably wasn't planned, but it actually likes.
The volunteer prairie plant.
Yep.
The Tradescantia. We had talked about Tradescantia. Here's some of it too, nodding up above.
Okay. Oh yes, yeah, the spiderwort.
Yep,
for those that aren't into the scientific names.
Yep. And there's another milkweed. There's two milkweeds together there. Common, Syriaca, Asclepias syriaca next to tuberosa, the butterfly weed, which is nice. Oh, I think that's lead plant. I'm not too familiar with lead plant.
There's a little bit of that,
Lead
and then
plant has a 10-foot root system. It is incredible. When we finally get back to the farmer's market, we're going to be borrowing the Blue Thumb pollinator root puller, where you can pull the handles out and you end up walking 10 feet away from the display with this 10-foot handle, and it's really impressive how deep prairie plants root systems go. They're really awesome at preserving soil integrity, preventing erosion, and adding really, really rich organic matter. That's why our prairies were farmed originally. It's just really, really phenomenal soil substrate, and it's those root systems that help to keep our soil intact and thriving. So let's keep going.
Yes. So if you're doing a rain garden in particular, you want those deep-rooted plants.
Oh, flip it. This is a nice little...
This is a flip it here. Okay. Right. Oh, okay. Yes. Nice. Oh, we got a lot of things blooming here. So, all right.
Okay, keep her moving, Tom.
Keep her moving. We're
Keep
running.
her
Yeah,
moving.
we're
People
moving.
don't want to spend a whole their day with us because we're just too dorky for that.
We're still looking for that. Oh, look at these. They're starting to bloom.
Yep,
Perfect.
they're on
Okay.
their way.
All right.
This is compass plant.
Yep. So look at that. Wow. Okay. Great.
Very pretty.
And gives it a lot of, as you notice, that gives it a lot of height, a little bit of verticality here to this garden, which is otherwise going to be pretty low growing from a prairie perspective. All right. Now we're going to hop on over. We're on the back side of what is the pond area.
That'd be number 5 on the map, Tom.
Number
Right
5.
here, number 5 on the map.
So we're
The pond
right
garden.
about here.
Yeah, we're
yes.
walking right up here to number 7, the rose garden. So let's enter the rose garden to this arbor here. They've got several different species and varieties of roses. We've got rugosas here at the entrance, which are phenomenal for setting hips, pollinators, and actually there's a lot of rugosas here.
Yeah, they primarily have rugosas in here, and then
Oh, there's a that looks like a hardy shrub rose.
and they are labeling these. That's one of the things you'll see when we get to our pollinator garden, is we're labeling these for the public to not only guess what they are, but also understand what they are, and hopefully.
And as you can see, the difference in the
get them.
sizes, the rugosas really thrive in this climate. They don't need to be covered. Other roses are, they do well here, but they don't really thrive like rugosas do. So if you're really looking to be a rose gardener, I suggest rugosas. They're great for a nice wash of color and large spaces. They're pretty thorny. Deer don't necessarily like them, and they can create a great hedge as well. So if you're looking for that nice rose smell and to cover a lot of space, rugosas do a really great job with real minimal maintenance.
Perfect.
Let's head through here now, huh?
Yep. We're making our way back towards the center of the botanical garden here at the Smart Garden and RCTC campus. We have a pavilion here, so we have a little rest area. People can rest if it happens to rain, and we're at our pond. There's 2 pumps that support this pond. I think actually one's not functioning right now, but it does pump into the upper level, and then it If it looks like the pump is not working right now, but
We've got a little bit of a trickle going.
a little bit, yep. But
we've got a mama mallard and some babies over there, which is really nice. What a great spot to raise a family. Geez, I could live here.
You can live here. All right.
I can live here. And there's the lotus blossoms blooming, which are really beautiful. We actually have one of our projects at Lotus Health Foundation, which is the Pharmacy RX Garden up by Bristol Binkies North off of Wellner Drive, and Revolutionary Earth is farming one of their sites there at the Pharmacy RX Garden with Lotus Health Foundation. So nod to those two
It's a
partners
beautiful view from here, yes.
with the work we're doing with them.
All right.
Weeping birch tree, Japanese flowering lilac.
Yes, you see a lot of those. They've been flowering the last week or so. Flowering lilacs. Okay, we're getting
some nice brickwork here for a walkway. Labor intensive and a little more expensive, but it really adds nice ornamentation. And this wall is lovely here. We've got climbing vines. So this is just structural support to kind of create a wall for this room to separate the two areas.
Looks like Emily's watching us. Hi, Emily.
Who's Emily?
Emily's one of our interns.
She is? I don't even see her. Where is she?
She's right there. She's on our screen.
Oh, she's on. Oh my goodness.
Hello,
Emily.
Gotcha.
Hi, Emily. I'm looking around.
Thanks for joining us. So this is maintained by, I think this is also maintained by the Garden and Flower Club, I think, is what is doing this area with a lot of annuals in this area. And
this red flowering strawberry, that's kind of fun, isn't it? They're kind of tucked in here with this annual bed.
yeah, strawberries are kind of good, and they attract a lot of pollinators early on. Of course, oh wow, red strawberries, that's pretty, red flowering. Okay, now we're gonna sneak on over to part of our section. This is the, I think this is the therapeutic. Can I confirm that on the map here?
Yeah, the Therapeutic Garden.
We are in,
where are we?
We're right
here. We just come through here. Number 4, the Therapeutic Garden.
And so this is being maintained. Our leader here, Lisa Gifford, on our leadership team, she's the one that's leading our effort here, volunteering. And there was a lot of grass that got into this garden. And that's been actually one of our bigger challenges, as well as cutting down the things that spread the most. So you can see some hops there on a little trellis. So, okay. There's a peony.
Japanese knotweed in here.
Yeah, a lot of Japanese knotweed. So if you see our signs, this means it's a Olmsted County Extension Master Gardener volunteer project. And if you scan it, use your the QR code there, it'll take you to our website. And you can see much more of what we have to offer, where we're teaching, what we're doing, events and such. So let's see. Wow, we got some things growing here.
We've got some larkspur delphinium in bloom. This is another Asclepias. I don't know what
this is a little bit different.
I
don't know if I'm familiar with that. Yep.
Syriaca. I don't know which one that is. We'll have to ask Rob.
If anybody's got this one,
throw the ID out on this one.
So yes, we definitely.
Ooh, the Monarda's coming up.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, my Monarda is not quite yet blooming, but it's getting there. So that'll be a feature item here, and the bees just love it.
Oh, there's a, what is that, Malviflorum, coming up in the yarrow. I forget, Alcea malviflorum, I think that's what that one is, which is a marsh mallow.
That's the pink flower here?
Flowering mallow, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Hibiscusy family.
Okay.
Similar to, what am I thinking of? Outhouse hollyhocks, or just hollyhocks.
Okay.
Alcea rosea. Yeah.
Some more butterfly weed here, and we got some.
The time in between the bricks is really nice.
Some more Monarda over here. Bee balm. Yep.
Too much. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot right in this area. So okay. Yeah, that's spreading out there. So there's a lot of things.
Here?
Yep. So I think, hey, this is one of our partners, Revolutionary Earth, which kind of employs farmers. They grow vegetables on donated lands, and then they give them to their. They enjoy some of the food, and then they give some to the community, right, Kelly?
Yeah. They're land stewards. They're farm stewards. Go ahead and manage each one of the lots. People donate their land. Turf grass, and they take up the. Are we turning around?
Yeah, we're turning around.
This is like a dance.
It's better.
Keep turning.
And then we'll do it this way.
Walk backwards.
Can we? Okay.
I don't even think people need to see us.
Yes,
do they?
I don't think they need to see us
Yeah.
walking. But what we want to do is show you, this is a garden that they have adopted here at the Smart Garden. And so Christopher and his team has been managing this. We've seen him out here a couple times with us. And as you can see, they have a variety. Now, Kelly's the vegetable expert, so maybe of course, they're posted what they are in here. But yes, they're getting a lot of things going here at this spot. Raised bed.
Their beets are looking really great. Tomatoes are coming on, some brassicas back there. So this is just a lovely little raised bed area, and they're growing the food here for their usage. And we've got a little orchard across this chain link fence here in the back. And then they also utilize the hoop house this spring for germination and propagating their transplant sets.
Yes, the hoop house is being used.
Should we go through the alley?
Yes, I think we should go through the alley.
No botanic garden is complete. You got to stand here. Dead center, Tom. Dead center and center. No botanic garden is complete without an alley. And
there's our alley. Oh, that looks good.
alley, A-L-L-E-E,
Alley.
and I forget which E the accent is on. I think it's the final E.
Alley.
So this is lovely. It's
Alley.
it's
That's French for alley or what?
alleyway.
Okay.
The prettiest alley locally is in Lake City. It's 150, 200-year-old bur oak trees. An alley was formed, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of just to the east of the public park there on the, is it the north end of town? It's gorgeous.
Yes, and this just got done. This wisteria was just blooming the last couple of weeks, but it looks like Kelly had stopped.
Yep, it's
done blooming
it's
for the
its seed pods.
Yep.
It's pretty nice that we can grow wisteria here now. Thank you, global warming or climate change. Not mutually exclusive. They're both happening at the same time. But yeah, so that's awesome. Couldn't grow wisteria here 20, 30 years ago. That's kind of a neat thing. So now we're coming into the pollinator bed to the right.
Okay.
Actually to the left here is the other side of the pond garden.
There's our pumps, and there's
Mama Duck with her baby ducks.
Yep. Again, this is maintained by another partner in our organization with the Smart Garden. Okay, here we are. So we're back in our this is the pollinator section of the botanical gardens here at Smart Gardens.
Got some gaillardia in bloom, and there's a clematis climbing on the fence there, which is nice.
Yes. Oh God.
He's thriving
yes.
in that location. Nice cool roots in the shade of that tree and from the morning sun. Nice.
And here's a little reminder. Do you have a question?
I don't have a question right now, but if I did, I know who I'd get a hold of, either on Facebook or send an email or go on the website. For sure.
Go on the website, or you can just use Facebook here. Get on our Facebook group and ask us a question. We've been posting, and that's been kind of fun with the community.
And hey, here's a helpful handy hint. My kids call it the Triple H, Mom's Triple H, the helpful handy hint, H3. So if you're up north on vacation and you want to know a question, don't get a hold of the Olmsted County Extension Master Gardener volunteers. Hit one of those counties up there. Geez, what are they, like the Duluth County? That's a big one.
St. Louis, I think.
Yeah,
is
St.
that
Louis
one?
County, yeah. So we've got, how many counties are in Minnesota? 66, 82, 57?
Yeah, it's not as much as Iowa. Iowa is 99.
Oh
so
my
it's
goodness,
kinda,
wow,
yeah, it's
just
crazy.
shy of 100.
Yes.
So there is University of Minnesota Extension Master Gardener volunteer programs in nearly every county. If there isn't one, they partner with one close by. So just simply log on, Google UMN Extension, and then the county you're in, and that website should come up. And they will be more familiar with that regional biome that they have that has plant-specific areas that we don't have down here. The soil is very different up there. The geology is very different up there. The climate's very different. So we can grow things down here that they wouldn't necessarily grow up there. So that's a hint for you if you're vacationing. Most land-grant universities throughout the United States have an extension program, so you can use, I think, Illinois, Oregon,
University of Madison,
University
of Wisconsin, Madison
has great extension.
Iowa State,
at
Ames.
Yep. So those land-grant universities are available mostly throughout our country, and use them. They're free, excellent resources for finding out the information that you need to find out.
Yeah, we stay pretty close, especially with the ones that have zone 4s like us or zone 5s. So those are the ones that we pretty much look at. I don't look too much in the southern extension groups because they have a little bit different climate than we do.
You gotta flip your screen.
I'm going to flip the screen here and just focus in on the kind of near the end of our tour here. This is our pollinator section here. There was a lot of grass that was in in here. So we've kind of cleared it out. As Kelly noted, we need to fill this back in. So we're trying to identify the pollinators that we want to keep. There's a lot of this catnip, as you guys can see, and it's attracting a lot of bees in here.
That's a great pollinator plant, catnip.
Yes, one of the best. There's one right there. Looks like a honeybee, actually. So,
and we're right next to the RCTC greenhouses. There's 2 of them. They do propagation here, and they are really incredible greenhouses. We don't have anything else like this in our city. So, hoping to further usage of this, despite the horticulture program closing down at the end of our fall semester. So, hoping we can really do something local with these and utilize them for what they were intended to be used for.
I just noted my ranger buddy confirmed that yes, it is St. Louis County. So.
Oh, awesome!
Oh my God!
Hey,
thanks
Ranger buddy.
Steve. That's
Steve.
my buddy Steve. Okay, so anyway, post any other questions you may have for us, but let me cover a couple things. So we've been basically, this is primarily, other than the one garden you saw, this is primarily a perennial garden, but we do want to address for those that want some annuals in their garden. There was a 4-year study done on 30 annual plants. I should probably face myself here. There was, and the top ones where there was a sunflower or helianthus was one of the top 9 that they had in there. There were a couple varieties. Salvia, of course, was really good with pollinators. Black-eyed Susan, Rebecca, daisies, Melampodium. I don't know if I got that right. Melampodium, some sneezeweed, which Helenium, if you guys are familiar with that, and of course zinnias. So those, think of putting those in your garden if you don't have a lot of perennials, or if they're just, you need some more blooming going on at this time of the year. So with that, Kelly, what more do we need to cover?
I think we should close on that bee on that Nepeta.
Should we close on a bee?
Close on a bee.
Okay, and we're okay.
There he is.
Oh, wow.
No, you have to
I got it.
We really need
a camera person. Okay, there it is.
And now
all right.
the bee is gone.
And then
no, there he is right there.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, now I'm gonna get stung.
We're a hoot. What a great way to start your day. Everything can improve from here on out.
Yes. Okay. Well, give us. We'll be. The plan is here, so we're going to be signing off. But the plan is for Kelly and I to be another one of our gardens that we maintain. So we'll keep it a mystery for a little bit.
Yeah, mystery for a while.
We'll
but
talk
join
about
us
it.
every Tuesday morning between 8 and 9. We got a late start this morning because we were recording and weren't on Facebook Live, so that was kind of good.
Be sure to make your videos Facebook Live if you're going to be doing Facebook Live instead of just capturing it. So, okay, well, with that, we're going to sign off and send us questions, post in this Facebook section, and we'll get back with you. Thank you.
Rock your day.
Bye-bye.